it causes a lot of sensitive stuff.
Oh, shit.
And so
That's what they said about us.
that's what happened with me.
Okay.
So I got my tooth tied after my 6-year-old. About 6 months after getting tied. So they had to do emergency C-section. So they went on to tie them then.
Oh my gosh.
And 2 months later, like when I was supposed to start back having my cycles, they never stopped it. So I was on medication to stop myself from leaving because it never 60, 90 days straight. And so they went in to look, and I ended up getting like cysts and stuff, and so they had to do.
Jeez.
So, yeah, not saying that would be,
I'm gonna do my
just
research.
do your
I
research.
will do my research because he also can get snipped too.
Right. Well, Starbucks was giving a free drink to whoever showed their snip scar after the Supreme Court ruled in the summer. So if you're
Wow.
like, I guess that means you would have to show them your junk. But
Yeah.
it's like, because they wanted to show that like the men would. Was that last year they did the Supreme Court ruling?
They
Or was that
showed
2
their
years?
card,
Well, they showed their
the scar.
their
I mean,
vasectomy.
why couldn't you just show like
But
I don't know. I don't
there's
know
no
if
scar from it though.
from the vasectomy. I guess it would be $100.
Oh, they do make a little small.
I would think. That's what I'm thinking.
that's a little invasive?
And
I'm gonna pull up the YouTube channel right now. I'm
yes,
gonna
it's
be
Dr.
honest
Trout.
with you. This is gonna be
A
I'm
hard
trying to
semester. You're
trying
co-
to
you
for 2 weeks.
remember, and we're going over the syllabus. I said I'm a doctor.
Mhm.
I have
There. Do you all have access to D2L?
Yes.
Okay. And then the syllabus, I believe, is supposed to be showing on D2L.
Mhm. It is.
Okay, good.
I printed it.
Okay, good. That's actually what this new guy I got hired in here to do on D2L.
What is it one more time?
Dr. Trout Central. It might even say like Dr. Trout's channel at Central State. You're right. I have backup channels because I've been turned off several times.
Yeah, I was because when in a crunch, you like I can't make it COVID.
And it worked.
then
You
it takes
got
you forever to find the channel.
right. Well, probably because it's been shadow banned too. If you ever mention anything about like different procedures and things of that nature, they shut you down. Like
So Dr. Charles Central State channel,
correct. Yep.
74 subscribers. We're live right now.
Yes, we are live. Everybody can say hi. Because all I do is the syllabus.
Oh, he has the camera. It's turned towards him because that's his.
I try not to film you guys unless if you want to, right? So I should have asked first. I do apologize.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that somebody else in the class that nobody said, like, she always did it.
Oh, really? Well, I do too. I tried for the first day. I tried not to bring my food to class. I had 2 pizza pieces, and I just ate them. So I got stealthy for these. I'm resetting the 18-year mark again. I'll be 64 when she graduates. 2 girls and 2 boys, right? She graduates.
September. So that means how many months? I can't do the math.
She said it's like 5 or 6 weeks.
5 or 6
Oh, yeah,
weeks. Sounds
she's
like it's
early.
pretty early.
It is. And she can't even tell her sisters. It's
I don't
kinda
like,
sad.
I don't want your wife to watch this. I was about to say I don't like what I hear about her sister.
She already knows, and she knows that I kind of am open about it.
Her sister
just-
is a mess.
Give me like a
When I hang up on because I guess it does make it public, but just like I get maybe you all could explain it like female, just that she was blessed to have 4 and 4 years, and some would say she's cursed. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like it depends, but not it doesn't always happen. We did have 2 miscarriages along the way, so that's terrible and frightening, but like that's part of the. If you've taken human behavior in the social environment, I think you all had to take it to get in here. Like that's part of the pregnancy process. You all already know what the average number of kids a couple has.
2,
3.
Or 1.5 or
1.6.
something, yeah.
It's 1.6. So we're like on America and Europe on a negative population decline. And why we do need immigration to jobs and things like that.
Yeah.
But it's also gotten us expensive. So I don't know if any is Springfield still. Who's in Springfield?
I am.
Is that the big hub now where a lot of jobs are for Spanish speaker folks? That's what I've heard. So again, I like to talk about every topic we can and try to have us all formulate our own opinions on it because there's a lot going on in the freaking world. And there's a lot of need for social workers.
Good.
Like there are so many. First off, I have to start with Miami is recruiting all of you. Just my allergies are really bad today, so you have to excuse me. I want to keep on doing that.
To work in
um,
the schools.
To what?
To work in the schools.
Is that what their specific grant is for? Because I always heard they have several routes of funding.
They pay for it completely though if you become a school therapist.
Oh, does anyone want to be a school social worker in here?
I've heard that.
They give you a full ride?
Website and everything.
Okay, because they got a $4.2 million grant. But that doesn't mean you can't go check it out on Saturday. And I know that you probably don't want to go anywhere, but 10 days from now, they're chartering a bus. They're going to wine and dine you at Miami University Saturday in the morning, and then they return as they had just enough funding to cover like those meets, show you campus. I think it's in Oxford, even though the MSW is in Middletown, Ohio, close to Dayton. Anyone
Better.
from Dayton? Yeah, I love teaching in Middletown. It is not as diverse, obviously. It's a PWI, and they got a ton of money. They got $4.2 million. So that's now cash. Did you go to UC? I can't even remember. Or did you go to
I went
OSU?
Clark State.
Okay.
Are you talking about for the visit?
Because they're all recruiting all of our students.
Go to the visit?
I didn't go to any. I was gonna say I tried to sign up for. I saw the break,
For
but
UC?
the link wasn't working.
On Miami?
Yeah.
Okay. It should be working now. Do you still have access to that link? Because that's what I don't have to give to you guys.
Is it in that hub thing?
I would want to go. It's in 10 days from now. I want to say if my kids don't have a basketball game.
Right. Yeah, so we will refill this. I will check the hub. So it is accessible. We have, strangely enough, 3 major assignments. You still need to apply to the social work program. Put it at 4. So the weird thing about applying to the social work program, that's part of our accreditation. And that's why it's just like a 4-page PDF you fill out. Ideally, we'll interview you guys this semester. So if you haven't done that yet,
Assignment we had last semester in his class. In this class. I mean,
it's easy enough. It's just like, why do you want to do this? What do you have A's in the first year and a half worth of classes? There's like 5 classes over the first year and a half. Not A's. It's did you pass them? I can show you guys. Who has to do the work applications still?
Who asked me? We gotta do it now. I think I saw it.
Did you start doing it?
No.
Are you okay? So if you go, let's start there then. Centralstate.edu, social work application. It's very easy, and you can just I'll turn it as an assignment over spring break. Is for us to, so we have to make every of our students apply to the social work program, and that's how we keep accreditation. So what it gives you in return
I didn't do it as much for this class.
for HBSE, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Did you have HBSE?
Humans, revival,
Human behavior in the social environment. Right. I'm trying to, so here it is. Here is our, you're signed into School Surge. That's creepy. So here is the application. And it's on the social work program website. I can give you, and again, it's super important because we keep accredited this way. If we stay accredited, you already might know this, qualify for an advanced MSW in any social work program in the country. It's advanced team. So that is only 11 months after you graduate, you can be done. I had to do 65 hours. At Miami, it's only 34 hours to get an MSW. You'll save a year of your life and $25,000 minimum. because it cuts out 2 or 3 semesters of schooling, like 60. I think I took 67 hours. So as long as we stay credit, but some of the weirds they have is that we're the only program that makes people apply to our program. You know what I mean? Like you've already applied to Central State. I get annoyed by it, but I understand. Like they say this is our first round of gatekeeping. It's under forms and documents. So you go to centralstate.edu/programs and I'll put up in one of your assignments for extra credit or something.
I think
Just
I
to
can still access it. from
Yeah.
the other class. I can still access it.
Oh yeah, okay. And then you download application social work. We've had this for years, and during COVID, everything got wonky. It's not fillable, but I actually was literally able to copy it all and then just paste it in the Word. So you can do that. It's not stressful. There's the classes I mentioned. They want to see that you got a C in intro, a C in the other intro, a C in English intro. Is that what it's even called? If you got a D in English or math, it's okay. It's okay. I'll give you a little preview, like and be like, I don't math either. I can, but you do need C's or better in all of these. That's for every. C's or better in all of these. That's for every. Just so you guys know, anything with social work in front of it, you've got to get a C. If you want money into Miami, I'd say B's across the board, 3.1 or 3.2. Yes.
When we graduate, and you're saying if you through this accredited program, can I wait like
5 years.
up to 5? Okay.
So they give you five gap years. Is that what they still call it? I've never heard of this gap year thing until the pandemic. It became big, and I never heard of that before. A gap year? When did you all first hear about it?
When I graduated high school.
I never heard about that.
I never heard about it.
I mean,
Right, I think it's a new
everybody-
thing that
everybody's doing
Yeah,
it.
I know.
It's like
I was told.
high school, you don't want to go to college and we could break
But
up the
actually,
year.
Yeah.
Now she's here. And I think I went that next track. She's married one of those.
Oh, she did a gap year?
Yeah. So,
See,
like,
I was told the opposite. Like,
Yeah,
and I
most
did
people
get
do
a
it.
job. They're like, welcome to the real world. Go to school, get a job, and like, no gaps.
But it's different. Like, so because of what I do for work, we have to know like the stats. So the stats for in Springfield, there's no seniors in high school that take a gap year. Then 90% of them don't go back, or then when they do go back, they finish school in 6 to 8 years.
Okay.
So
Wow.
that's really significant, I believe.
It helps them.
It's- I mean, you guys, I just turned 35 on Monday. Been in school for a long time. Just finished.
My wife has 7 classes left.
Praise the Lord.
I know. She had to change
Is
her
it all
major
this
to get
semester?
that.
No?
I wish. She ran out of student loans this semester too.
Did she?
So we don't have Pell Grant. We don't have student loans. I get about half tuition because I
That's
teach
good.
here. But,
And she's pregnant.
and
She can do it. I did. Nikita's doing it.
she's 38. I know, you're right.
She
Lots of stress. But I'm going to finish us on time. We won't go off on too many tangents.
I didn't know you could run out of time.
Oh, yeah. I ran out
Why
of
did I do that?
$251,000 later. I ran out my last semester. That's how you want to time it. I have 297 with interest, and I'm 2 years away from
So
forgiveness.
typically you can only use,
And this is your new
that does run out.
service provider. I say they call it Mohella because when you graduate, they're going to give you Mohella about that money, buddy. But the new administration changed it, so I owed 8 months. And it was 10%. This year they changed it to. I'm not signed in, I guess, or I'm on Bing, I guess. They changed it to 5%, and so because of that 5%, I thought I was in Chrome. Sure enough, I owe $0 every month.
Okay.
So do it like income based. How many kids do you have?
Oh, that's nice.
I did pay for several years, but like with the new administration and all that, And this is our new servicer. The alerts are like, you owe $250,000.
Mhm.
I like how transparent you are for that.
I like to do real stuff. Like, what are we going to get in the social work world? Now it is up to $298. I feel like it's $1,000 a day of interest. Like, dude. Oh, 6.5%. Okay. So I don't like that it says this. That seems scary.
It does.
You know what I mean? That's not a good word.
That's
And
right. They need to change that word. I could have the same meaning though.
yeah, I mean, my payment is 0.
Bad boy.
That's scary. Most of you, if you've had me before, have seen this sad documentary, but like getting into why we have addiction, mental health group in the first place, 7 Days of Heroin in Cincinnati. It's a little old, but it's still very relevant. Like if you're from Dayton, it's the opioid epidemic is still real. Like they'll sprinkle it on your weed and shit, so you got to watch out. Like it's scary. Like the fentanyl is everywhere. So maybe that's good that they made it legal. Is you could actually way more expensive though, or something. They sprinkle fentanyl on
They
weed.
passed it.
Oh, so
Mhm.
what does that mean?
Well, you could go to the
It's
dispensary.
like 21. You go and carry a certain amount.
Okay, that's all.
It's just
Ounces,
it's just-
like plural,
I think it's like
Just
1
like-
ounce.
Okay.
per gram.
because an ounce is like that, isn't it? That's a big old bag of weed.
I don't know, but
I think it's like that.
I think ounce is
Russian
Okay.
buildings, just like alcohol. You can't open it
Okay.
here.
But then that way, like when they used to make their own alcohol and stuff like that, you want to
Can't smoke
get
it.
poisoned. You want to. Again, I don't know how I stand on it, but it's you won't get weed with fentanyl. I think at the dispensary. I'm pretty sure that's the one place you won't get it. A lot of our jobs are federally funded. It is illegal on Central's campus because we receive federal funds. I found that out too.
I would love to grow it and sell it.
I think they allow you to grow up plants now too.
I don't know. There's lots of stuff about going to prison, so I'm gonna wait.
Oh, wow.
They still, but I would love to like
You should have
grow
taco
it.
or something.
know and
Denver.
sell it, and I want to learn how to cook with it.
And there's still people that have a problem with it, just like alcohol. You know what I mean? So like, and I appreciate all you're saying, and I keep in mind that there's folks.
That bothered your whole soul, right?
What's that?
That I said that
Why?
because your face.
No, it didn't bother me at all. I'm just saying that like when like I've worked at Claremont Recovery Center for 3 years, and there are a lot of people that smoked addictively like it was they were alcoholic.
No, I would like so like if I eat and like you knew that I was selling it, it would be like a safe, like there's nothing else in it. It would be
Right.
like organic.
Right. I hear what you're
You
saying.
know?
And there are
When you want to buy from me?
When you want to buy from me.
right.
Like you would want to buy my cake.
I said that in high school all the time.
Yeah.
I said that in high school every day, actually.
That seems like a done deal. Anyone's a mother, I probably buy a
Right. Christian weed salesman, huh?
Right.
Go,
Right.
Social worker.
Yeah. And it's funny to lie. There was one other documentary that just came out. I think that I asked you about it last time.
I could label as horticultural therapy, right?
Yeah. Sound of Freedom on Amazon.
Oh, that is such a good movie. I cried. Yeah.
Okay.
With my small group at church.
I still haven't even watched this.
Have you seen it?
Is that new or old?
I'm about to go watch it. I'm about to go.
And
watch
it's free now on Amazon.
So it's basically about this man, and he was like in forensics for like the special like SVU department where he helped bring in pedophilers. You know what I'm talking about. And he like felt that he got jaded and he wanted to do something about it. So then he ended up meeting one of his clients for the first time. Like you just do everything like behind the desk. And he ended up meeting a little boy, and the little boy was like, I dreamed about you. Your name is such and such. I don't know, Matthew.
Oh, damn.
And
I
it
didn't
was
realize
like,
that.
took down like this whole ring of international trafficking for kids.
It's a true story. That's
It's
the
a
other
true story.
case. The whole
And then
thing's a true story.
And then they show like the real events, like the real pictures, real people that was involved that they put out. It was really eye opening and really sad. And I
Have you
know
guys heard about it?
parents- No.
What's I finally got to watch that.
I'll show you the trailer.
Sounds of Freedom.
Because
Write it down so I can watch.
Because I found out we're going to be a family of 6, I also schedule telehealth at 2:00 right after this class. So I have to be on time. I've got a client at 2:00
Wait, I need to talk to you.
about doing telehealth. You can do it with your social work degree.
I need to talk to you.
Yeah, I do a lot of telling.
You know, who's advisor.
Okay. And they're only 45 to 50-minute session too. Are you in a hurry? You got more classes to schedule like ASAP? You're good. You got your check sheet?
Wait, I'm sorry. I thought you said I have another class after this class. So what happened was my public speaking class,
Closed.
it closed. I don't know if
That
it closed.
sucks.
It's not on my schedule though.
I had less than 6 students. They shut them down. You need to find another one.
Yeah, but I need that one to graduate.
Do we do it on your phone?
I got my computer.
Yeah. Can you log into where you see your grades? That's how we do it. If you log in, we can do that. I'll show you this real quick too. We got the syllabus 3. This is the trailer.
What do you have for the public speaking?
I don't know. I just know it was online.
How does that make you feel?
So this is a true story about
Giving a child his freedom.
FBI agent.
Oh, good. You've been at this for 12 years. Why are you doing it? Because God's children are not for sale. It is the fastest growing international crime network that the world has ever seen.
For Homeland Security, you know we can't go off rescuing Honduran kids in Colombia.
This job tears you to pieces. This is my one chance to put those pieces back together. Yes, now. You have failed to bring me one real relief.
When I go to my D2L, it's not there.
What's up? Take that on.
Just email the professor to ask him about it.
So you quit your job and you go and rescue those kids.
Can't do it,
Yep. Cool.
It's all relative. No one knows. This is your So, she's gone.
It's actually a different trailer than I had expected because there was a really good.
Didn't really describe like 6 kids, and his wife was just so supportive. I don't know if I could do all of that because I don't think she worked. He said, God told me to go help these kids and just
Damn.
do what the Lord
Which
told
is-
me to do.
Opposite what the other guy that was busted for it recently did. God told him he should betroth his friend's 4-year-old daughter and would give his 7-year-old daughter. This was in Utah, and they busted up a ring there. Okay, this is the trailer I'm thinking of. It's not what we just saw. That one's fine, but this one describes the movie, which was helpful. Okay, never mind. Sometimes if you plug on a big screen, Amazon movies shut you down.
It's the fastest growing international crime network that the world has ever seen. It has already passed the illegal arms trade. It's going to pass the drug trade. Because you can sell a bag of cocaine one time to a child 5 to 10 times a day. God's children are not for sale. How long have you been doing this? 12 years now. How many kids you got? 288. How many kids you found?
rescata niños, ¿verdad? Puedes ayudarme a encontrar a mi hermana.
Te lo prometo.
Security, you know we can't go off rescuing Honduran kids in Colombia.
And she'll disappear for good. Imagine walking into her room right now, seeing an empty bed. What we do?
You quit your job and you go and rescue those kids.
That's his wife.
So this moment, it could be a block road, or she could be in Moscow, Bangkok, LA. She's a major operator. It's all rebel territory. No one goes. Not the army, not the police. No touch. This is our daughter. There's no reunion coming. This job tears you to pieces. Chest. Those pieces back together. God, tell you to. You cannot hesitate. You cannot hesitate.
That's the one I was thinking of, and it's powerful that it's a true story. I think Operation Underground Freedom does live stream their busts, and they've broke in Haiti and Colombia and maybe Africa and a few other South American countries. And it came out this summer, but they had trailers for 2020 on, so for 4 years now. And so somebody said it's on Amazon. I was like, what? You were able to see it with your
You went to the
folks.
theater to see it.
Okay. Wow. So that was one, and we do have like placements that would be for. We have a women's shelter placement. We have different placements here, and I'm trying to like give context. So like, why do we have groups in the first place? So addictions group, that's a big one we did. Family addictions group, where it's like you have a kid in drug and alcohol rehab. A lot of times I worked with the teenagers, and then mom and dad just like how to deal with the kid because they're stealing 20s from them, or selling their stuff, which you see on the 7 Days of Heroin towards the end. How many of you have seen this one, 7 Days of Heroin? So far? You have either 4 or 5 major assignments, and this one is just 3 to 4 because you're all getting. You're seniors now, right? You're all seniors. Juniors? Junior? I feel like we're all starting you all so early now. Because everybody took this as their last class in the past. But it's good. It's showing efficiency, like not taking yoga and basket weaving and volleyball in the same semester. You're efficient. You get your crap done. You'll get out of here in 120 hours. If you took summer school, you could be done in 3.5 years if you want to. You can be done quick, right? And you can transfer in stuff. Did any of you transfer in stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Did it work well? Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes it's not a perfect transfer.
In the beginning, it was
Right.
hard to transfer.
Okay.
It got there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have to lose a lot, or?
I did lose a lot, and then
Sucks.
Dr. Perdomo went through on his own
Okay.
and looked and had them add some things that they had missed.
That's what they're doing to my wife right now.
Yeah.
The math they won't count. They want math.
They want to count my math,
Why?
and it was some social work classes that they had left. That's BS.
That's what they keep-
DV class, and I have a whole associate's degree. There's no way I'm
Right.
taking that.
What they argue is it's like not college credit math you took. It's like remedial math that you take between high school and college. That's what they said about hers. Like, no, it wasn't. Like, she could probably produce the syllabus too. So, that is all. I know we're down 9 minutes. I do want to be efficient, but there are 3 major assignments. If you want the cliff notes of this class, anybody already know what they are? I probably already told you. Is I want you to go first so you can be done and have your child in peace.
Oh, yeah, we gotta do that one. I have to observe.
You observe a group.
Group.
That's number one. So it could be an AA group. It could be a mental health group. If you have a practicum that will let you go in. If Dr. Hunt does groups over there, and she'll let you observe it. If you know juvenile detention. That is observer group. First major assignment. Second major assignment is that you will lead a group. So either February or March, you all lead a group as if we are your clients. I'll be a client too. So you,
we're doing it.
right,
Oh,
right. Because it's learning real social work skills. I want to say that you could, in the pandemic, I had people film when they were leading with our folks, but like just getting the real life experience. Every internship you're going to go to and every job will want you to run a group, whether they admit it or not. They usually give brand new social work hires and interns the need to lead a group. So you've got to lead your group.
You have topics do you want us to discuss?
I have everything I took from Lighthouse Youth Services that I'm going to share with you guys of how to group. Did you get in your class okay? Are you good on that class that we were looking
You
at?
said that it don't start till March.
Okay, I hate that, yeah. Which might be good news for you, but it might be bad news too. Like I want to get it done.
I wonder if you're doing what I'm doing.
You are starting March. Andrew Gilmore.
Yeah. Oh, he's the best. He
Is
the
he?
best.
Really?
I love him.
Okay.
Yeah, I took him freshman year.
Well, it's
impossible
big
to fail this
though.
class, I swear.
That's nice. And it's big in social work. You got to public speak. Like I never wanted to teach social work. Like I was always shy enough that I didn't want to teach, but then you get up in front of people, you learn how to do it, you share your experience as a social worker and you talk about real life. What's that? That's okay. That's good. You mean about public speaking, you're saying? Which I still probably have things to learn about that. Because, man. So your assignments are at the end of the syllabus too.
Okay.
Syllabus, like it's so many pages, but it's how we stay accredited. Like what are your learning objectives? What are your learning outcomes? We're teaching you to be a life social worker. I've done it. I guess I should have had you all introduce yourselves, and we're not going to, because there's only 6 minutes.
We all have classes together.
Right. I also on Friday have set right now. I don't have anybody there yet. Maybe it is just 6 of you. It takes 6 to run a 4,000 level class. Yes, I have to for you to keep your freaking money. Like if you get student loans. No, I'm glad you said that. So if you don't sign in, they flip out, right? Ever seen them flip out?
It will drop all 60 of students.
They drop.
Do you have a paper that we have to write?
And that is the final plan. Is you are creating your own group, and you can cite the Girl Circle, which is what I got from Lighthouse, and I'm giving you. I tried to buy it, and guess how much they sold the Girl Circle for from Lighthouse? When they sell groups, which you all could write a group and sell your group. Try this. Huh?
I want to go ahead and do it. Can I email you when I can do it?
Yeah.
Knock it out.
You have like with the groups, like I don't know.
That's what we're going to get into.
Okay, so like we're not just going to go find a group. Like you have like some.
You
that's,
can,
like,
but I have, and I'll show you right here because we still have time. Because I also have some weird news that on Friday, I'm going to try to get Miami University to come here and see you guys and tell you about their weekend. Would any of you want to go check it out?
What is it?
Where they charter a bus next Saturday, pick you up, take you to Miami, wine and dine you, show you their graduate program, and then drive you back.
This weekend.
You got another one?
Yes.
I get it. Well, that's why they schedule them 1 to 150. 2 to 250. You do want to do the bus ride?
No.
Okay. Where's your next class? You got to hustle. What is it?
Water research.
Oh shit!
I
I know. Huh? What'd you say? I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Oh, that building defensive with bees class.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did the bees get out?
Yeah, they were like coming out the ceiling.
So since this class is not that long, if I lead a group, could I part 1 of leading a group and then Sherelle do the second part of leading the group on the same topic? If it would be like different stuff we talk about, or no?
You could. So here's something that really might help ease your anxiety on this is that the girls circle, not just the facilitator manual, but the relationship with peers curriculum. It literally shows you from start to finish how to run a group. And that's why this manual sells for $10,000. That's why I'm like laughing about it. Is I found a few other. Because
We need to write a curriculum.
write a group. You write a curriculum and you sell
We
to
like have
people.
a lead group that we go see.
You
so
don't.
like,
No, it's observing for first assignment. First
Yeah,
2.5
I
to
get
3.5
observing.
weeks, you're going to observe a group.
Anyway.
You can do yours faster, but I spread it
And
out.
then we gotta
so
record ourselves anyway.
So I can go observe independent living. That's a group.
they have a group.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have that.
Ideally, mental health group is the best.
Well, I was gonna do it because of that work.
Right. No, and they might. I see. Yes, please, because I know we got 2.5 minutes. I want to answer all your questions because these are the topics you can choose from, and it's usually groups are 8 weeks. What was your question?
How do I do that? I just find somewhere and call and be like, oh, hey, y'all. let me-
Oh, for assignment number 1
Oh,
for observing a group.
So you
Yeah.
so they have at Green County, you can go and observe an AA meeting, and it's like 5 minutes away.
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah, that's what I-
In-person one would be ideal.
I said to go observe
I did it in-
independent living. because
Another place.
It's like workout.
Where was it at?
So, like, do I have
I did
to
a,
ask? Do I show up?
AA meeting in Hebrew
I
Heights.
can like email them.
Which class was it for?
Yeah, and then you just, so
This school?
when you observe.
No, it was for,
when I look at this,
Clark State, but it was for social work.
You just have to observe.
See, it's done a lot.
Mhm.
So, okay.
You don't have to write a paper.
And
you just
then-
have to go and do it. Go knock it out.
If
So
I
we-
have it at the end, here it is.
So we attend the group and then are we writing a paper on it or we're just letting you know where we attended?
The paper is literally at the end of your syllabus. It has like, what was the group? Who led it? What were their credentials? What did you do? What did you observe about it? And it does cite the book. Like, what did you see that was related to the book? And you just fill that out. So if-
Okay.
So I'm not going, you want us to buy the book?
I
wanna
can-
just watch PowerPoints and stuff.
I always say it's good to have. I could probably find a dumpster dived one for you. I get them on like eBay for $5, last year's edition and stuff. But like, it's entirely up
It
to you.
was not, because we all get like a book credit thing,
Oh, they give it to you electronically, right?
but it was such a trip. 'Cause I turned in my books and they said that I didn't and that I owed 3. It was a trip.
I would never take their whatchamacallit copy. I hear what you're saying. That
It was-
frightens me.
And I had to come up here and I had to talk to so-and-so and so-and-so, and they just took my word for it because the guy that was working there, I described what he looked like.
Okay,
I was like, he's young with dreads and he took my books.
right.
And, like, it was something
That's why I
else.
don't take their books.
No, I would do
See,
all
if I
electronic.
I have to tell them that I didn't grab a book. Pretty at home, 3 hours away.
And then Friday, I'm attempting to have
So you
Miami
should-
speak to you guys about
There you
their
go.
stuff.
Oh, this Friday?
That's okay.
I have a.
I won't either. That's the problem. We have our racial equity and behavioral health grant, and we have to go to Columbus. But
What, Friday?
Friday.
Who's all going?
It's me, Perdomo, and
Did you get it?
Winbush. She is not on that grant. She was asking that. I know you got her class. I know. So, and we'll get more into it. Hopefully, that gives you all a good
I have
synopsis.
doctor's appointments every Friday.
It's fine.
I'm so sorry.
Go see. You see, like, I ended here, and it saves it. It saves to the cloud. You watch it whenever the hell you want. Write your name on it for a